What's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Welcome to Rise to Elevate podcast. And this week for interview 30, I'm with the legendary man himself. I want to say the Mike Brown because I've known him for so long. If you know the Thriller, like everything, bro, we go back. And I'll let you kind of introduce yourself a little bit so people can tell or know who you are exactly. But
glad to be on the show.
Thank you for hopping on, bro.
It's
for
amazing
real,
to finally be here in person.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of episodes.
How you been, bro?
Bro, I've been good.
I've
been good. Life has been great, and God has definitely been.
You've been doing a lot of stuff, bro. Yeah. Like I think you did the album, right? Is it an album or an EP?
So they put it out as an album for whatever reason. I guess they want the distribution company,
right? But
it's actually an EP. Just dropped it. It's called Her. Okay. It's dedicated to the artist Her, but it's not about her.
Nah.
The intro and the outro are about her, but it's about whoever her is.
Some people will get confused though. We'll talk about that too. But let's dig into the beginning part. I had to, people know what's up.
Of course.
So let's start from the beginning. Where were you born? Like, where were you, like, not necessarily what street, but like exactly where you're from?
Of course. I am from anywhere in North Charleston. Okay. I'll say that. My parents, they couldn't keep still. I probably went to 7 different schools in this city.
Wow.
Overall.
Is that like what, elementary school, middle school,
elementary,
and high
middle,
school?
and high. So
wow.
I went to 3 different elementary schools and then 2 middle schools. No, 3 middle schools and 1. So I went back and forth for one of them and then 1 high school. 4D.
Hey, go Somerville. But was that all in the South Carolina?
That was all in the Charleston, North Charleston area, and then finally we moved to like Somerville area. But I'm definitely a Charleston boy my whole life.
Yeah, I feel. What was like the most memorable, if that makes sense?
Yes, I would say middle school. It was when I first got introduced to like, I don't want to, is this politically correct?
What middle school?
College Park Middle.
Oh wow.
So I was going to say, is this politically correct? But the white kids, the black white kids, all the rock kids and the band students.
Right.
This is when I got introduced to that lifestyle. Like at any other school I went to, it wasn't cool to embrace me being a singer. It wasn't cool to him, and they called me gay. I was, guys, back when you were a kid, you singing, everybody trying to rap, you out here singing.
Some like Pretty Ricky's.
Yeah, and that was when I was in Millen Park area and all of that. But when I went to Berkeley County, when I switched to like a different school district, the band teachers were infatuated by me. The chorus teachers, they were all students would ask me to sing randomly, and I was like, "Whoa, it's a new world. Wow. I don't gotta act hard."
So you weren't like singing in elementary school and stuff like that?
At church.
Okay.
Other than that, I didn't let people know I could sing in school.
Right.
Because I just didn't want them to, call me gay.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
We cared about that then.
Right, and it's like that though, man, because some people don't know what it's like to be different.
Absolutely.
So like even growing up in church and stuff like that, because we went to Life Center together.
Yeah.
Shout out to that
LCC.
That was crazy. And I even remember playing basketball with you on Rivers at that church. I forgot the name of it, but it was cool, man. We have a lot of memories. That's what it was.
I think it was.
And it was like the summer camp.
Yeah, we had summer camp.
Dude, so. For real, shout out to everybody then. And then I was also going to say, like, do you think that being in church, a good bit of, like, growing up has played a big role in your life now and even your music career?
Bro, it's such a cheat code.
Yeah.
Because I never learned how to mix a song, but I knew how to do sound at church. So no one ever really taught me how to mix. I just knew what it was supposed to sound like.
Right.
So that gave me a cheat code to mix and master all my own music, learn how to record it, and then it's like, there's a sense of professionalism because I don't know if Miss Marla was still there when you were there. She might have I think she might have just left probably. But shout out to Auntie Marla. She taught us how to be professionals at a young age, and if we didn't sing the note right, we had to run around the church. If we didn't stand right while we were singing, we had to run around the church like laps, like tenors. We'll take a lap. Wow. So church definitely was a cheat code and taught me all my structure.
Yeah, no, and you also played sports too.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go into that, and we could go more in depth into like your younger age, but I'm going.
Yes, let's go. I love
like,
your
so
eyes.
how was like Fort playing sports with that? Because the coach just stepped down recently too, right?
Yes, they actually have a board meeting today about that.
What's going on with that? I mean, we don't have to dig deep, but like,
so I'm gonna start at Fort. I'm gonna get there.
Go ahead.
So got to Fort. I was recruited. Maybe I shouldn't say I was recruited, but got to Fort and people were telling me I should come to Fort or whatever. I came from Jerry Zucker, came there as a wide receiver. I was only like 170 pounds. 6 foot, so they were, thinking I was gonna grow slim out or whatever. But I started eating and I started gaining weight, so I moved to defensive end. Then I moved to linebacker, and I built a great relationship with the coaches there. And even like with everything going on now, pretty much you want to like say what happened. I
mean, just like the whole time.
Yeah, so pretty much, man. And then we won a state championship.
Right.
And this was on the verge of me leaving the school, but LaPrad, he was just like, he was adamant about me not leaving. He was just telling me, and that's kind of what's going on now, but he was like, man, whatever we need to do. If I can talk to your parents, if I need to, buy an apartment and have y'all, whatever we need to do, but we don't need to switch up the squad. The team needs, and we won a championship the next year, so.
Was that the year with 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬𝙚? Is that his name?
𝙄𝙗𝙗.
Not 𝙄𝙗𝙗.
Tabarius?
Yeah, or no, he plays for South Carolina Gamecocks. He was the quarterback.
Oh, 𝙄𝙗𝙗.
𝙄𝙗𝙗.
Absolutely. He was at that time he was a sophomore.
Wow.
So that was my senior year. He was a sophomore, and we definitely that was a squad, man.
That's crazy.
But
man.
now leading up to LaPrad, now pretty much there was just a kid who was recording in the locker room or whatever, and LaPrad was just doing what any coach would do. If you're telling you find out your players are about to leave, go to another school. He was pretty much just like, you guys shouldn't go here, that team sucks, the coaches are good, but the team sucks. He didn't really say nothing crazy, but he was using profanity.
That's wild.
So, and I guess one of the players were recording and they posted it on Snap, and they weren't trying to embarrass him. But kids, you never know, social media is powerful.
I was about to say, that's actually the next topic.
That kind of cost the man his job.
Yeah, right. Well, his life, that's not a job.
You know what I'm saying? Life is like, the reputation. So it was a joke, but y'all be careful what y'all post on social media. That's a fact.
And we'll go into a brighter side, because like I said, I try to stay positive.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Waterboy. I didn't mean to go negative on you.
No.
I meant on my previous interview.
Okay.
I went too negative. But no, so playing your role in social media now, like you don't only use social media as a music outlet, but also as sports. You know what I mean? Because I see you talk a lot of trash and about my Cowboys, so that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, about that, like, do you think that's been not just like a job, but also a side gig to play that role? Because you play a high standard in sports talk.
And it's funny, I didn't realize how much people look to my opinions as far as sports, and because they literally check my page to see if I spoke on this subject.
Tom Brady,
LeBron or something.
But
what's funny, I started a sports podcast show. I did 2 episodes, and off rip it got like 300 views. I was like, whoa, this
what happened? You just didn't.
I didn't have time. Yeah. So I was doing that, my other show, and then I was trying to
live performance.
Yeah, I was trying to get stuff going. So I'm going to work 2023 on consistency.
Yeah,
because it's possible.
Also though, just focus on one thing, man.
Yeah.
And it sounds crazy, but like that's what I'm going through, and that's why I have my shout out to my dog Frankie behind the lens. But it's like you got to stay in one path, gaming, folk or podcast. If you sell shoes, you sell shoes. Like you just have to do your one thing, and you're talented as F.
And that's why it's difficult. So, it's like,
right.
But Facebook, I'll just keep it on Facebook for now. So the people have been enjoying it. It's free. I don't gotta set up a platform that is.
Except Tom Brady, he ain't enjoying it. I'm kidding. But no, so we're thinking more of like not just your high school, but after high school. What happened after high school? You graduated, right?
Graduated, yep.
And then what was that like afterwards?
I wanted to go to an HBCU. My pops insisted.
That's a Christian college, right?
Well, no. So all historical black college.
Oh,
so I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to North Carolina A&T originally to play football, but come to find out, I wasn't registered in the clearinghouse for the NCAA. So I'm trying to figure out why I didn't receive any scholarship offers. I got over 100 tackles and I missed 3 games, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then come to find out, I never registered. So when I got, I went to USC. Shout out to Gamecocks. I went to Carolina, went to try out for the team. Originally, they told me that I was going to make it as a walk-on, and then they brought in some new players. So then I would have to try the next season. And if you put 2 years into something, man, of working and going hard and nobody's looking, countless nights, 10 o'clock at night, then you get shut down without even really getting a chance.
Yeah.
It kind of turns you away from it. It turns you off.
Yeah, it makes you not want to do it.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was like, football. You know what I'm saying? So that was when I first got a mic, and then I bought a desktop.
Hard, yeah.
And that's what made me like.
So what was your first project in music that you could remember?
It's called The Journey, man. on SoundCloud. Shout out to the SoundCloud. And when I went back and listened to it, it actually made me think like, whoa, what was I thinking then? Like, even though like, of course, quality wise is there, but I was like, my mind was clearly on something like futuristic. You were young.
Like, how old were you when you were doing that?
I was
like
18 years old. Yeah.
And you were traveling a lot around that time too, right? Because I remember you were going, I think you and your pops and stuff were going out of country.
Yeah, I was traveling with Focus. Traveling with Focus, man. Or either traveling with Chandler whenever he had an engagement around that time.
So what is that like being around? And, you know, I don't want to like dig into somebody else's like, but what is that having to hold another name for like, you know, someone like your father?
It's my father. Man, it was difficult because I'm a junior. It's not even just being his son.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
you got high expectations.
And I'm singing, so they're automatically expecting me to get on the mic and say, "Oh, Father, I need you."
Some Kurt Franklin.
But I want to chill. I want to vibe. So it kind of made me a little rebellious in a sense. I'm not gonna lie.
Put you in your own lane.
It put me in my own lane and forced me, and then God brought me back around to where I can have a mellow. You know, I can talk about God and this and that and my music and be myself. Right. But at first, it kind of took me to a place of like, I'm not singing that. I'll play gospel music. Y'all not about to force me to be a Mike Brown part 2 in this city.
Bro, that's where you really find yourself. Yeah, and that's the thing with this world now is like you can't be yourself without being judged. And,
absolutely.
You know, that's a whole. I'm not trying to be negative, but again, like even holding your dad's like name and stuff like that, traveling around and seeing.
Yeah, because it has its perks too. It has its perks.
Like, you know,
man, the perks are definitely.
Does that make your dreams like never endless though? Like,
yeah, because
I'm gonna achieve my goals.
To be there, to know that this man didn't graduate high school,
right?
To that this man had 4 kids by age 19. He dropped out of school, had his first child at 14, had to become a truck driver, start his own business, and never worked for anyone.
Right.
After from age 20 and up, worked for himself since. So to see that and to see him in rooms with Ty Trippin and people like Tasha Cobbs and big names and PJ Morton, and they even know who he is based on the works he's done, it's just like anything is possible.
And that's kind of, I bet that holds
it does because it's like there's my dad showed me that there's no reason something can't get done. Like there's like it's a million ways to do anything. Like I could knock this down by slapping it, punching a wall, hitting it with a guitar, but it can get off the wall.
That's true.
So, you know, I'm definitely grateful to be, it has its people expectations, but the perks definitely outweigh the expectations.
Right. And I think you're living up to it, and I think everybody else would say the same, bro, because you've dropped a lot of fire stuff since you started making music. I've been a big fan, and there's like, I can't name them because I'm like Kanye with the
of course,
not bad, but you know what I mean? I'm like crazy with it, and
absolutely.
I don't know, I just think that a lot of your music, you actually put like love in it, and it's not like you're just like making the music and then dropping it and then, you know what I mean, you get attention, you know? It's you actually make the music, drop it, produce something to it, like creativity, and then make another fire.
Absolutely. And, I'm actually praying before I drop my album that it releases love.
Right.
Like that's literally one of my prayers when I drop it.
Right. And so do you like feel like her album was one of your favorite?
Oh man.
Or not album, sorry.
I mean, they got it as an album, so it's listed as an album. You know, it's technically not my studio recorded album, but I do, and man, when I went to, I recently went back to Colombia like 2 days ago, and I'm not that friend to put on my music like around my friends. Like I just never been that friend because it's so many people. Yo, check out my SoundCloud link. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not judging them, but I get annoyed by that.
You have to.
So I would only imagine that people would, you know. So I always say, who my music is for, it will reach. I don't have to sell my gift because God gave it to me. I just got to put it out.
There's a difference between selling and marketing.
There's a difference. You got to market.
Yeah.
But I don't got to like, when I say sell, like walk in the room, hey, look at me. Check me out. I'm Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Out right now.
I can, you know, I'll market it. I'll definitely market it. But I know that who it's supposed to reach is gonna. But to see them not know this was my music and to see the whole vibe of a party change. Now you got people slow dancing in rooms together. I'm like, I haven't seen that at a kickback ever for my generation, especially no one's intimate, but they're looking at their girlfriends in the face, and I'm talking to my boy, shout out 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙚𝙬. I'm talking to my boy, and I'm like, bro, do you see this? And so after the last song, I was like, if y'all like this tunes, you know, go listen to the Her tape. And everybody was like, what, Mike? We've been friends with you for like 7 years, and we didn't know you made music like this. So I would say so far
because you're not marketing.
Yes, no, absolutely no. And I do need to learn marketing strategies. I need a team. I need to build a team.
Sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just saying it. I mean, you are right, because I got my dog Frank in the back. But it's like, in the end, when you're marketing yourself, you just got to push. And I know you know, but and you do a lot, man. You're a busy person.
Yeah.
So again, though, what do you feel like, is there some way you could, like, not notch your stuff up, but, like, make it to the next level? Like, what's your next level, you think? And you don't have to tell us the sauce or anything.
My next level is, so you mean as far as my music?
Yeah, like your next projects and, like, in the future and stuff.
What's crazy, I love the Hurt tape. I've already heard it. I've heard it done since 2021. It's been done. I just couldn't release it yet. God wanted me to be in a space where my heart could, receive the good from everybody, and then, without getting a big head.
Yeah.
I had to be in a space where I could handle the response without acting crazy or being around all these chicks because they love my music and not be tempted to mess with them.
Right.
So I had to be in a space where I was mature. But I will say my next level sound, y'all be ready, Mike B, it's very soulful, very heartfelt, it's honest, and I like to express, I'm not going to call it Christian music, but it is the gospel. And it's because it's not only talking about Jesus, but people don't know the gospel only means the truth.
Right.
That's really what it means. It's telling the truth. It's telling what our life is like. Like right now, we read the Bible from the time period that they lived in. But the reality of it is, they didn't have that Bible. We're reading what they did with the truth that they lived in that moment. That's where so what's our truth in our moment? Who's going to talk about right now? Right. And I love that Kendrick is almost like, in his last album was like that's like a Bible of today, because he's hitting on every issue. Mom, daddy, couples, relationships, health, wealth, depression. He's hitting on the things that our generation is going through. And I'm not saying throw away the Bible. No, we need the Bible so we can, learn
but
from.
It is 2020.
Yeah, but it's a different world.
Yeah.
It's a new world outside. That's literally what Kendrick says. Hello, new world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want to dig into, and I don't know if you know, but I bring everybody back in a year later, and next year we can kind of go like focus more on it. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of talking about like Christianity and the world. Of course. Because like I don't know. I don't want people to look at me differently. No. And it's not like it matters, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want to like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's crazy though, because you are right. Like I think the whole new world thing, and it's happening right now in this present moment. Here. But let's skip to the next thing, because I know it made it awkward and stuff.
No, listen, hey, whatever.
Before you came, I was gonna bring up stuff like, you know what I mean?
Bring up whatever you want.
No, because this is about you. It's about her. You know what I mean? So
anything I'm a part of, I am a servant of God.
Right.
Which means nothing's about me. It's about who can I help, and if I can help you, then I'm leaving more of an impact on this earth.
But as long as you're happy, right?
Yes.
That's all.
That's
all I care about.
That's all
I care about. But let's talk about Artist Industry Night.
Artist Industry Night.
How did that like stumble upon? Was that like just something that like you brought up, or was your pops, or like whose idea was that?
What's funny, in Colombia, I had a house called we called it 2146. And you can look, y'all, it's funny, go check out the Instagram page, 2146_ENT. But me and my roommate, we were trying to figure out a way to make some cash, and we went to kickbacks and parties, but it was like, man, there's no good vibes. So we decided to bring a live band in our house. Mind you, it was a one-story house in Colombia, bro. Wow. We brought a live band. I was like, bro, I'm gonna bring my cousin to come play drums. I'll get on the keys. We're gonna bring a bass player.
Was it DJ?
Set up a mic, huh?
DJ?
I know he wasn't on.
I was like,
it was Caleb. You remember Caleb?
Oh, Caleb. That's what I meant. No,
it was Caleb. It was Caleb. Caleb came, and then, bro, I literally opened up. I started doing open mic nights at my house with a live band. So the flow of it was just so smooth. And then when I moved to Charleston, and like 2 years later, and mind you, this started getting packed out to the point where there were like 100 people on my lawn. And I was just like, I gotta stop. Yeah. So when I came back to Charleston, my dad called me one day and was like, Mike, I want you to start a night in Charleston or whatever. I want you to do, something for independent artists. And I was like, oh, okay. So we called it Artist Industry Night, and we were like, okay, this will be a platform, a free platform where artists can come and learn and develop their skills to
also
perform.
You too.
Yes, absolutely. Because I'm not performing, I don't perform any of my original music there. And it's not because, so I don't toot my horn at all. But I don't want the artist to be intimidated by what my music already sounds like, because I've been putting in this work. I've been on these stages for a while now, so I don't want y'all to see me performing.
But they need to hear that.
But they do.
Telling you that.
No, it's true. But what I do is just to keep the night flowing, so people in the audience don't get too overloaded with original music. I sing sing-along songs with the live band. So I might sing Let's Stay Together, or I might sing Chris Brown With You. Just things familiar so the audience can still somewhat feel engaged, but without being overloaded with a bunch of independent music they don't know.
Especially every night, or not every night, but every Wednesday they hear.
So it keeps it kind of flowing. And I was like also, and then a lot of the artists there, they only know me as a host and a singer. So some of them don't even know I make music until they'll see me on another show and was like, dude, you're a rapper.
You need to really promote yourself, though.
I do.
You got it, you know. And I went to your birthday night.
Yeah, you did.
Happy late birthday,
yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
And you know, you got a lot of talented people coming in and out, and you're studying those people too, like seeing how like the culture is. Do you think that, you know, not necessarily music, but South Carolina is living up to its expectations, like how LA would, or Atlanta, or
we haven't been. We haven't been because pride. I would say pride gets in the way, egos, and insecurities.
Lack of God, I can't even say it right. Consistency.
Consistency and insecurities. I would say we tear each other down before we, like if I see something small there that's a gift, instead of me telling you there's something there, I would tell you how you could fix it first. Right. But really it should be, yo, that's something there. Work on that, because life will make you work on it regardless. You'll get better. Like if I think I move so quiet because if I did put something out that wasn't already ready, people are looking for ways to critique me before they could actually give me advice. Right. So they're looking for a way to tell me why it won't work first. And that's a South Carolina mentality and I've noticed in the gospel industry, the rap industry, it's there. And it's like, we gotta stop that, because now we're killing confidence. We're killing people's, and I realized myself, I was like, yo, I have too much talent to not have confidence as far as like me walking. So, but I had to realize why. I was like, why? And I was like, wow, even the church I went to, they're standing up. They're looking. Even we're at church, don't miss a note. Don't, because they're going to talk about. They're not going to talk about how good you did. They're going to talk about that run you messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I don't play, bro.
Yeah.
I was in choir there.
You know, it has its perks, but at the same time, it's like, you're making me scared. But, you know, we're a tough crowd.
Did you do stepping at all? I was in the step too.
Yeah, we did step for a little while.
Yeah, that was jacked.
VOC, shout out to VOC. Man, we used to step in church.
Man, I can't believe we're saying this crap, man. You would look at me and be like, bro, you step? Like, what?
Dude, VOC, I still got my shirt.
Bro?
I do.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But, so, like, what social media platform do you, like, consider yourself promoting on the most? Like, do you promote yourself on Facebook? Or
musically, I would say Instagram, musically. What's funny, I just created a TikTok not too long ago, and I'm not even on it consistently because, man, I wish that I could have people do all that for me. I'm drained by so much social media.
I'm tired. I was just telling Frank earlier. I'm ready to.
But we gotta. It's the new way. So it's like. It's how we sell ourselves now. It's how you sell your whatever you got, your platform. It's got to be social media somewhat now.
No, you're right.
But I do want to get back to putting flyers on doors and putting flyers on cars.
Downtown.
Because I really feel like I could probably reach more people. Because more people are more likely to scan your link if they see a flyer on a car than to click it on Instagram now. Even though at one point it seemed like it's easier to click it, but people will probably take a picture like, let me see what this is.
You gotta be doing some crazy phenomenal.
You gotta do something crazy for them to feel like they want to click your link.
Yeah,
you know,
so it's whack. But what's the name of your Instagram so people can follow you?
Right now it's
TikTok?
remember_me. Remember with an A and then _me.
Okay.
So a lot of people were like, man, we look up Mike Brown on Instagram. I was like, yo, it's a million Mike Browns. I can't name my Instagram.
Oh, that is.
I was
true.
like, I can't name my Instagram Mike Brown. I was like, it's too. You won't ever find me.
Dude, that sucks.
So I have to do remember_me. It's like.
So you think you're the best Mike Brown? Or Michael Brown?
I would say, let me just say this. Let me look in the camera when I say this. I would say, my father, the original Mike Brown, raised me to be the best Mike Brown. That's all I would say.
I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z, so I know how it goes. So
he did, but he brought me up to be the best. He said, I want you to be better than me, son. All right. That's all I say. That's all I say.
But no, not even just social media, but where can we find her at? Because I know, did we talk about that? I know we've had a good bit of conversations, but did we elaborate enough on her as much as you want to?
Yeah, because really, like I said, you go check it out. You won't miss it. It's a purple cover with her. She's on the cover, and I'm on the cover. It's on all streaming platforms, YouTube, everything. So yeah,
you got any music videos coming out on it?
I'm actually about to do a few visuals for it, but instead of doing like regular videos, I'm my own. You know what video walls are?
If I saw it.
So video walls are pretty much like computers that are like what's it called? The projectors.
Okay.
So they're like computer screens.
Oh, like a model runway. It's like a huge giant.
It's like
one?
a giant screen. Instead of it being a projector and looking like it's projected, it's actually on it. So it's like a computer. So he's probably gonna put 10 by 30. He's gonna have me in like a box. So almost like if I'm in this room standing right here, it's gonna be a video wall right there, a video wall right here, and a video wall right there.
Right.
And I got creative direction of you can put whatever you want on the screens. So it's really the best part of the visuals are gonna be I get to create like visuals while I perform live in front of these.
I guess they about to really see. I don't want to like.
Oh yeah, no.
I
want to. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be in that. Some of the screens will be white. Some will have her. Some of it will be, you guys will see.
I know obviously it is your thought process, but like, how do you wake up early and think of these stuff, or is it like a write down on sketchbook, or?
I be in the mirror brushing my teeth, and God will be like, "This what you gonna do?" I swear to God, it's so weird. And I called Jordan, and I was like, "Bro, I'm in the mirror brushing my teeth, and would you believe that this popped in my head? Did you believe that literally the whole entire video wall thing in that matter of 10 seconds was just like."
That's some Albert Einstein stuff, man. I'm telling you.
I'm grateful.
That's why I wanted to ask. But is there anything else you want to go over real quick before I kind of do the ending question?
No. Let me see. Y'all shout me out on Instagram. You shout me on Instagram already. Yeah. Y'all get the her tape. That's it.
I just wanted to make sure because I really go hard on this, but I also want to make sure to ask the final. Oh, there we go.
And y'all come on to Artist Industry Night every other Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
So what's the Wednesday of this date?
This Wednesday I think.
This Wednesday. So we'll be doing it this coming Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we'll do it the Wednesday after this coming Wednesday.
Okay.
So I don't know when this will be aired, but y'all reach out to me. Artists come perform. Come get better.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, y'all should make a separate Instagram for that.
We should.
That would be really good for y'all because y'all can have, I know you're trying to stay away from social media.
No, that would be dope. Taste Moon can run it.
Yeah, shout out to her too. I just interviewed her not too long ago. Very talented woman.
And matter of fact, one of the artists from there, Mez and Nino, Mez actually he's been performing there since we started a year ago.
Wow.
And when I tell you his growth, performance-wise,
I actually did a live performance with him.
He has been killing it, but now he's on a small tour now, on a tour
all around the States.
And there's my thing. He came in, put the work in. He took people not clapping for him sometimes, and they became a favorite in the Blue Note. So my thing is, artists, y'all come out there, work on your skill. Forget if people boo you. Forget if they don't clap. Don't not come back because they don't clap.
You just gotta go back to the lab and go perfect your craft.
Make them clap.
That's all you gotta do. But we'll do the final question real quick. Yeah. Can you always be yourself when you wake up?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
At every.
When you wake up, you brush your teeth. I know you got. I saw one of your videos, and you were like doing one of your songs.
Yeah.
That was pretty hard. But you see, that's how you know when you're yourself. Like, do you get like that feeling whenever you kind of brush your teeth? And this sounds weird, but I get mine when I do my push-ups in the morning and stuff like that. So
what do you mean when you say yourself? What do you mean exactly?
So like, let's say for instance, you going on Facebook to talk about sports.
Yeah.
Can you always wake up and be yourself? Because that's something you love.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't just go on there and just talk about sports. You love sports. You know?
If I'm ever in a situation where I can't be myself, I remove myself. That's honestly, good. And it's not even intentional. It's like my lady, she'll sometimes like, Mike, put on some clothes. Like, I'm like, man, I want to wear a hoodie, and some sweatpants. And if they don't love me for me, then they won't have me.
You're right. There you go. You just answered it. So that's a good answer, bro. Yes, everybody's answer is different. I actually had only 2 people say no, and I've never thought I would hear that. Because I would think when you're doing something like of your lane of career and stuff that you would want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would want to be yourself.
Yeah, it's hard though.
There you go.
In that industry, because everyone, like I said, she's not the only person who's telling me I need to brand myself as far as what I want to wear all the time, what I can step out in, and I'm like, I hear you, but I'm not trying to become a celebrity. I'm trying to change hearts and souls.
Yeah,
and I may become a celebrity in the middle of
you already are, low key.
So
there's many celebrities, but it's how it is. Hey, but again, man, for real, I appreciate you taking time out. We've been waiting to do this.
Thank you, man.
And I can't wait for next year to do another one too. And then hearing more music that you have come out, the music video, and just keep being yourself, bro. Keep grinding. Don't let anybody knock your hustle, not even your father. You know.
Of course. I
know how it is, a daddy duo.
Yes.
But again, bro, thank you guys for staying tuned. Remember to subscribe. Even shout out his music and everything that he's got going on. And
can I shout you out for a second?
I appreciate it.
Yo, I've known this cat since we've been like jits. And when I tell you, bro, I'm proud of your show and I'm proud of everything that you're doing, and you keep striving and you keep.
I'm not gonna lie, you had me nervous. You had me nervous before you came, bro. Like you could. How many times did it take to do the video? Like 5.
Like 5 times as soon as we.
You had me nervous, bro. But next one's gonna be better because I do want to ask some personal questions and stuff. Because everybody's entitled to their own opinion and personality. You know what I'm saying? So
if you bring me on the show as an anonymous person, I'll wear a mask and we can talk about what I don't need a mask.
No, but we
can talk about.
We just probably won't be in the States.
Yes,
because you're gonna be traveling. I'm gonna try to catch you while you're traveling.
Yeah,
I might
we gonna catch
Hawaii.
up. We might Starbucks somewhere in Italy.
But again, man, thank you guys. Stay true to yourself. I love every single one of you. Remember, the only way to achieve your dreams is through you. Nobody else is gonna do it. You gotta get up every day and want it. Peace, guys.